Oh, hello, sir. I have the review for that new third-party controller you asked me to take a look at. I'm just going to let you know right off the bat, I cannot recommend this. I will go into detail. This was originally a Nintendo Switch controller. Sir, this thing is a Discus. Look at this thing. All the numbers here, they're no good. Look, here's where we get started, right? This thing, you know how buttons usually either have a rubber membrane or they have a machine click? There's either a soft rubber press or a click. This one has both. I don't know how these buttons are both mushy and clicky. If you could hear this, sir, they are mushy and then they are clicky. I've never seen the controller like this. If you have a look at the analog sticks here, they're not even straight. They're already off at an angle, and they've got the skinniest legs that I've ever seen. They're sandy and smooth. Sir, I don't know how to explain this to you. They're sandy and smooth. There's no other way to explain it, and it just doesn't feel right. Here's a big problem. I need to show you what happens when you plug these into a Nintendo Switch. I'm going to remove one. Let's go ahead and power on the Switch. Okay. I'm going to click this in here. Nothing happens. It doesn't connect. These don't connect to the Switch. So they can't charge, sir. These cannot charge when they're connected to any controller grip or the console, which means that you have to use these ports here. There are 2 USB cables that you need. This device only came with one, and I know that the Submarine you want to use this with does not have USB ports, so we cannot charge this while we are down there in the Submarine underwater. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'll show you what the cable this is. I'll show you how long this cable is to begin with. Please. Please. Okay, look. I'm trying to explain this to you. We're underwater. Quite deep. The surface is up there. This cable does not reach the surface. So I don't even know how long these things hold charge for. I think they only have 300 milliamp hours. I tried to check the model number on this thing. I turned it around, only you can't read the model number. You actually have to turn the controller upside down to read the model number. F3. I don't even think that's a real model number. I think they made that up as a placeholder to make you feel better about having purchased this. I ran diagnostics through this. I have to show you what the diagram looks like. There is cardinal gravity to this device, which means that it does not actually have full 360-degree control over the analog sticks. It's better if I show you. Here I am trying to make full, complete, round motions on this thing. You cannot make perfectly round, smooth motions with this. It just snaps to a cardinal direction. I put this on the scale earlier to weigh it because it's very important. We understand how much weight we're loading into our submarines. It didn't register. This thing is so light, the scale didn't even turn on. Sir, I cannot, in good faith, sign off on this. I cannot sign off on this to use this. Please do not use this in a submarine. Please do not use this in a submarine. It's not even viable as a Nintendo Switch controller. I don't know what you're supposed to use mushy then clicky buttons for. I don't know why the analog sticks are sandy and smooth at the same time, but I cannot sign off on this. Please do not use this in a submarine. This is not safe to submerge, and I have to issue this an implosion warning. I'm sorry, sir. You cannot put that in the submarine. Hi everyone, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I've been working very hard on my upcoming game, so I'll show you a little bit of footage here. I'm just fine-tuning the visual aesthetic here to try to get this to look like an Atari 2600 game that became more advanced and is now 3D. I'm just working on the grass, the lighting, and shadows here. Hi everyone, Jarrell here, just doing a quick demonstration and a graphics test while I fine-tune the visuals for the Silver Falls Undertaker's remake that's coming to the Nintendo Switch this year. There's some flickering with the shadows and the lighting as I fine-tune everything and get it working properly. But this is the remake of Silver Falls Undertakers. I've been working very hard on getting the visual aesthetic just right. I want the visuals to be true to the spirit of the original game, and the original very much was faithful to looking like an Atari 2600 game. I wanted to have a more modern gameplay style here with significantly more depth and complexity, but I wanted to stay true to the spirit, and I feel like I've basically hit the nail on the head with what I want to achieve with the visuals. So I'm just fine-tuning and adjusting a few things here. I'm testing out the grass, and I think I've got the grass to look basically how I want. I just got these visuals and these light poles in here, and just be tightening up the graphics here. So if you want to see something funny, I need to adjust these bushes. If you approach them a certain way, you can clip onto them and parkour, which is pretty fun. You can leave your friend in the bushes there, but he will teleport near you once you're far enough, like a real friend. Let's head into the Pancake Mansion, the restaurant here. In the original game, there were some items here that you needed, so I'm very excited with the greater amount of expressive freedom that I have this time around, and I can just make the environments more expressive and interesting. So I'm very excited to be able to get the game to this point. So I'll be working as hard as I can to get this game finished and ready to launch. So I hope you're looking forward to Silver Falls Undertakers. This will be part of a game called Silver Falls Undertakers Ultimate Collection, and there's going to be multiple games packaged in, so it's not just this one game. It'll include the original game as well as this one, and some other new games as well that they will all add to the Undertaker's story. They're all connected in some way. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at that. Okay, good night. See ya.